Hello, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Wellness Beyond Intuition with me, Oliver. This is my brand new channel. So we're on this voyage together for the very first time. I'm so happy that you're here. You can also find this particular video over at rumble.com. If you want something alternative to YouTube, some people do, and so I created that for you, so you can go over there. I'm so happy that you're here. I mean, it's been a while since I've been talking about this channel and wanting to get it up and running, and now we are here. Finally, it took some time, but hey, you know, all in good time, right? So yes, you are here, and we are hopefully going to have a lot of fun going forward, right? And just know that there's going to be a lot of other videos than just readings, right? All about intuition and how we can utilize that in life. So hit the alert button so you know when something new is popping up. As we do the reading, as always, and you may have heard this many times before, I encourage you to check out your moon and rising sign, also your Venus sign, and I usually like to say also your Jupiter sign, okay? The planet of luck and expansion, you know, like, because if you're more familiar with that, you know that it's an energy that you can really apply to your life if you want to shift something into the better, or if you want to experience more of the good stuff in your life, you know, that's a really good place to be. I also invite you to, if there is a word or a phrase that seems to resonate with you, take that in, you know, take it to your heart, you know, then I think it's pretty safe to say that we're on a wavelength here where the message is for you, you know. It's pretty tough to read for, you know, like millions of Sagittarius, you know, so this is a general reading, right? But there will always be something in that you can take with you, you know. I never feel that anything is sort of wasted, even when it comes to reading a book or taking a course. There'll always be something that you can take with you and take with you when you walk away from it, right? I don't necessarily feel it's always a waste of time and money to participate in life in that sense. So that said and out of the way, let's dive deep into the reading that I'm doing for you for the month of August. And quickly, I want to let you know that I did do a little meditation before I jumped on to this video with you. And interesting enough, you know, I saw a lot of wildlife around you. Specifically, I saw a leopard running through the savannah. And let me tell you a little bit about what it is that means to me and where that comes from, is because I really feel you've gone through a lot, dear Sagittarius. There's been plenty you've gone through your life. There's another deck that I'm using where the Queen of Wands is standing next to, very Sagittarius energy, by the way, Queen of Wands, standing next to a leopard. But the leopard used to be a panther, completely black. But as it matured, it lost its color and they turned into spots. So it started looking like a leopard, and the reason for that being is that the Queen of Wands, she will never forget where she's from. You know, like she knows her past, she knows where she's coming from. As she continues her journey and as she continues forward, she also realizes that her past is what has shaped her. So she's not going to let that go. So diving into your reading here, I will say that it's very important that you come to terms with where you've been in life, who you have been in life. I hear the word self-forgiveness. There may be some of that going on, not for all of you, obviously, but you're full of wisdom. I mean, like what you will see here in the month of August, I think a lot of people are going to turn to you for advice. They're going to turn to you with admiration. They're going to look at you thinking, oh my God, Sagittarius has all the answers. Wouldn't that be amazing though? Then we can just sit here and ask you, right? But don't give it all away, okay? This is for you. So moving down the path that you're going, and we're going to look at money, career, and relationships. Remember, when we talk relationships, they don't always have to be romantic. Somehow I have a feeling we might be going there. But you can still use your past experiences to create and mold your current situation when it comes to money, creativity, work, and relationships. And when I say mold, I don't mean manipulate, especially when we talk about relationships. I'm just talking about how you can allow it to be a benefit for you, specifically you alone, how you can make it beneficial for you alone. And looking at that, I sense that you are going to give it your all, and the good news is that you're not going to take any crap from anybody. That's what happens when we've gone through life, and we remember where we came from. We really don't put up with bullshit anymore. Sorry, I'm calling a spade a spade. Let's dive into the cards. I am using the Gilded Tarot. This month, they're beautiful, and right off the back, you get the Empress. I love these cards. The spread that I'm doing is the upside down pyramid. It's going to end up at your heart space, your heart space. It's beautiful spread, so to speak, because we're pulling the energy from the top and all the way down into the heart, because we are trying to move from our head into our heart. Okay, so when we start ruling from our heart, you can't go wrong, right? The Empress shows up here beautifully as the leader, as new energy, as long-lasting energy, as longevity. Also, when it comes to relationship, if you're not currently in a relationship, I really feel that there's your transformation is bringing about somebody specific that's coming into your life. And I don't sense they're gonna leave your life. I really feel that this is gonna be a long-term situation. When it comes to career, and when it comes to money, I see you more in charge. It may be that you are getting a promotion at work. Keep that in mind. You're gonna get more responsibility. You may decide to go out on your own, start your own business. There's gonna be a lot of success for you if you do that. You may already have your own business right now. Then I can tell you it's gonna expand. If it has been stagnant, you're gonna see that it's going to expand, and you're gonna expand into something that's going to be sort of more in alignment with who you are and what it is that you want, and how you see your business going forward. Okay. Let's move on here. You get the Queen of Swords. You get the Eight of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is really ruling from the heart now. It's no longer taking on the fight anymore and using her sword, right? I mean, she's doing it in a peaceful way. I'm not saying that you're moving into a place where you feel you're going to have to fight for it, but I do get with the Eight of Swords that you're going to actually apply a lot of mind, or if you're not only now, but in the past, there's been a lot of mind energy, mind clutter. The Eight of Swords for me is always about how you manage to untangle yourself from anything that has complicated your life only in mind, not necessarily anywhere else, but it's got to start somewhere. So if we complicate it in mind, it's going to show up in your immediate reality somehow in the physical world, somehow at one point, not immediately, but it's going to at some point. After that, we get the Fool. You are being asked to take a leap of faith with everything that I just told you right now. Especially when it comes to this particular relationship in your life, you are being asked to take a leap of faith. And I sense again it's because of your knowledge and what it is that you bring to the table, that where you've been before, you're hesitant, right? And I don't blame you, but you can safely move forward. Like. Do what the Fool does. The Fool is not afraid. The Fool, takes on the challenge. With just a childlike nature, going, hey, bring it on! I can do it. And so can you. You really can. The Page of Swords is standing right next to you, and it's somebody who has got you on their radar. Not necessarily in the best way. So I have a feeling we're talking about a past partner that might actually be spying on you. It's sort of, I gotta be honest, it's sort of a creepy energy. You don't have to deal with it. And that maybe, because it's right underneath the Eight of Swords, what brings you to your mind, and what is cluttering or kind of interfering with what it is that you're truly here to achieve. That is that you've had that energy in your life in the past, and it's an energy you can safely let go of now. I mean, you can't really do much about it. As long as they don't stalk you and you have to put out a restraining order, you know, that you're going to be fine. You know, let them stalk you on social media and check you out and see who you are and where you're at in life today. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's see where it ends up at your heart chakra. I told you about the upside down pyramid that's ending up right here at the heart, and there you have the Two of Swords. And that is sort of what is in your heart and what can bring you forward, and what's going to allow you to either prevent you from experiencing it or adding to it so you can experiencing it faster or in a more grounded way. And the Two of Swords here tells me that, you know, you will find a lot of peace in the decisions that you're taking. You will find peace in your mind going forward with the choices that you make. It's where you need to be. It is going to bring you to a few crossroads where you are going to create options and options for yourself. Just as long as you know that you can't go wrong. I really sense that the path's going to take you to your ultimate goal anyway, whether that's career, money, or the relationship we are talking about. It's going to bring you to the same situation. So safely move forward with everything that's going on right now. But I think the most important part here as we end the reading, that it's the image of the leopard, you know, who never, or the Queen of Wands, who never forgot where she was at. And she still remembers that because she's learned from her past. You're not going to repeat the past. On the contrary, you're going to have a beautiful sense of the future when here in August as it comes about. So I'm going to stop right here. We're going to continue this story in September. I can't wait for you to come back. I hope you're going to come back. And if you like what you heard, then please like and subscribe to this channel. I do want to tell you that I do personal readings. I love to talk to you guys. And I do that over at one2listen.com. I'm pretty much on there 24/7. So because I like to talk to you. And you can find all of that information below this video. It's readily available for you to take and look at and check out. So you have a beautiful August, okay, Sagittarius? And I'll talk to you soon.